Alright. Just to reiterate, we're looking for reptilian style eyes in the contours of the land and of the terrain. And it seems like there's nothing, but when you start seeing where the shape is, they start just kind of popping out everywhere. Here's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Look close. There's always a brow ridge that's scaled like a snake or a reptile. Always. There's always a browed ridge that's got that bumpy texture of scaly, hard, freaking reptile face skin. Whatever. You zoom in, they become apparent. The squeaky stylus has to go. But you keep zooming in, and I mean, come on. Can anybody offer me another reason why this shape keeps showing up, no matter what level you're at? I mean, you get in a little farther. I mean, obviously it distorts and pixelates, but it's compromised with the same thing. That's why when I mirror images of amethyst, we're getting muscle tissue in the effect. Skulls and eyes and everything. That's why we're seeing faces and monsters and creatures. Because this land is all about creating life out of that compacted organic material. And it's been compacted, folded, compacted, folded. We were born of the ground, I believe, as full-grown adults, conscious and smart. I mean, come on. This is not a random windswept, rain-washed terrain. No, this cannot happen. If somebody else, please tell me why I'm seeing this. Right there to right there. It's going to line up. Muscle tissue to cartilage, whatever the white material is. Always, every time. There's all, and it's not just. It doesn't just look like a reptile eye. It is a reptile eye. Okay, so there's always the tear duct, little slot. That's always going to be there, and the bumpy browed ridge. Look at. Why is that always there? And if you're saying, oh, they're not everywhere, well, they're parts of the whole. They fold together to make a whole. So one's going to be slightly offset than the other to connect. It's organic. And it's been smashed and compressed. And the reason why we're seeing this is because it was a three-dimensional being that got smashed, and in its smashed form, it's holding its three-dimensional characteristics. So you're looking at flat, even though it's a hilly mountain, it's still a flat view of a three-dimensional organic being, for lack of a better word. It's a great serpent, the world serpent. It's in mythology. It's not there by accident. The Bible says the great dragon was drawn to the sky by the singing of the angels. Okay, look at this. We were born of the ground. We were sprouted out of the ground. There's a point where it looks like a possible human figure, but then it turns into just rocky terrain, petrified stone, which is what it is. But that's not what it was. So that's why the effect changes as you go in. That's why I can see that shape of the eye everywhere, no matter what level you're at. It's a fractal, and that shape works as everything. It can be a beak, a jaw, a wing, a feather, a scale. That shape is perfect. It's an offset, rounded, pointy shape. We're not used to looking at this. This is a new concept. It's like inside out organic origami terrain that fits together like a puzzle. Why would it be everywhere? So this guy, this looks like a creature. Like it might be I don't know, a freaking buffalo, whatever. There's the eye. Snout, cranium, spine, whatever. But it's actually a jawbone, and there's teeth at a certain level. But then you zoom in, and it's venous tissue, because it's been flattened, and it's holding the characteristics of its three-dimensional original form. It's like random symmetry. It's everywhere. So this could be a jawbone or a creature. And if it's a jawbone, then it links up with these, and these are teeth. Or it's just a creature, that therefore the teeth are excluded, and they'll fit in somewhere to the opposite of them. They can either fit, if they fold it, if you find a halfway point, which is right here, this will all fold over. It may roll up, it may fold, you gotta look at it. That's how origami works. I don't know. You tell me. Why? Why is that there? Why is it everywhere? And why is always the opposite organic tissue that seemingly fits into it? So I see a brow ridge right there that's indented. I know it's kind of hard to see. Pull up Google Earth and look for yourself. And there's a bunch of protruding brow lines that'll go into it and fold. And here's the halfway point. Holy moly, what did I do? I don't know. Tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what I need to elaborate on. This is it, guys. Like, if you're on the fence with what I'm saying, tell me. I don't know. I see it. It's everywhere. That's not possible. You can't zoom in from the same shape and then zoom out, and it's the same freaking shape, and then you zoom out again, and there's the exact same reptile eye, crescent walnut, rounded, pointed shape every time. Again, it can be a jaw with teeth one way, or they can fold together another way and become eyeballs. All the makings are there for everything. That's why when I mirror images of amethyst, it turns into a perfect anatomical head. Look at my videos. If I'm wrong, I'll eat shit, whatever. Let me know how. Tell me how. Because the sad truth is, I'm not. I know I'm not. Here's a halfway point. Protrusions. And then here's the gaps that meet them. Right there and there would meet those.